Streaming. And we go live. Day one journey. Episode 814. 814. And today I want to share with you my thoughts about verbal governor. What is that? Well, I just got an email today. It was pretty interesting, but the main thing was this concept, a verbal governor. I really like the word governor. It's like, it has power. So what is the verbal governor? I never knew I had one, but I have one in my head. And for me, it's more like a process. When I am about to say something, especially to myself, I'm thinking about the words. I'm thinking to myself, is that a word that I actually want to use? Is it helpful for me? This is the most important question that I ask. I don't even ask if it's positive or negative. I ask if it's helpful for me. Let's say something happens. I can give it a name. I can give it a label. This is the word that I'm going to use. Something happened and then I give it a label. So I ask myself, is this specific label helpful for me? If it is, I use it. If it doesn't, I don't even give the label. And I remember I was sharing maybe, I don't know, a few months ago, I had a conversation with a close family member, and they said something, and I felt something. It wasn't comfortable. So now I'm using a label, not comfortable. But then I just felt it in the conversation. I didn't put a label there saying, I'm angry. He got me angry. Maybe 10 years ago I would say that. Maybe I would say I was offended. But now I have this verbal governor. I have this process of thinking, do I want to put a label here? Do I want to use a word here? Even before I come up with the word, I'm thinking, do I want to label this thing? Many times I won't even label. I won't even start to think about a word that describes, for example, what I feel. But this is just an example, giving names and labels to something that I feel. The verbal governor for me is bigger, is thinking and being conscious about the words that I use. I want to use words that help me. I don't want to use, I think Jordan Peterson always says, don't use words that make you weak. So this is part of it. For me, it's part of this verbal governor. I also don't want to use words that make me weak. This is, of course, part of the positive self-talk. But overall, it's being very conscious about the way that I use words. And this has nothing to do to my love to linguistics and languages, which I have. I love languages. It has nothing to do with it. It has to do with, at least for me, the understanding that giving words to things is giving meaning, giving labels. So I'm very cautious with that. maybe maybe tomorrow I'll show you what I think about the phrase pain in the ass. I was setting I think I'll keep that for tomorrow. We are how long? I don't know. 5 minutes. Let's keep it in 5 minutes. The first day one journey episode, I promise that all the day one journey episodes will be 5 minutes. Well, some of them are, some of them are not. Either way, today, 5 minutes and a half and something. Have a good day. Day one, of course. See you tomorrow.